afternoon, everybody, and welcome inside historic Keyworth Stadium. We're in Hamtramck, Michigan, just outside of Detroit, where today we have USL Championship soccer action on a holiday weekend as Detroit City FC plays host to Birmingham Legion FC. Alongside John Krieger, my name is Neil Rule. Happy to have you with us wherever you are watching. And John, seasons can change quickly, which is weird because this season goes from March till October. That was a huge 3 points for Detroit City last week.
They needed it. They needed it for the fans. They needed it for their season. It's a great thing to build on.
Absolutely. And as we take a look back to that victory over San Antonio FC, it was the formula, right, to win at home. An early goal for Detroit City FC, and they made it stand up.
They did so with really clinical defending as well late. I think the best second half of the season, and they needed that for a backline confidence as well.
And Skage Simonson closed down the club, and he is our player to watch here today. Brought to you by the Finnish Long Drink. And John, that was the Skage Simonson that Trevor James had his eye on.
The way that he went in and let the ball run on and then delivered the clinical finish shows you the flashes of why this young player was in the league last year with Loudon and why he was signed by DCFC.
This is a big stretch of matches for Detroit City FC. They will be home just once in the entire month of June, John.
But they're winnable matches. I think if you get past today, you can win at Hartford, you can win at Memphis, then you come home, you take your shot with Orange County. Points are there to be had.
Birmingham Legion FC on the other side coming off a huge victory in the U.S. Open Cup. They beat the MLS side Charlotte FC to advance to the quarterfinals. And the U.S. Open Cup, John, the USL continues to take center stage.
You know, they call it a cup set, but I don't think it is. I think it's another reason why we see that this league is getting deeper and deeper and more competitive. Great for the league.
Prosper Kasim, the man of the match for Birmingham, scoring the goal to put them through. He had a goal last year against Detroit City FC. Known for distribution, but he can put it in the back of the net as well.
He also understands the division. This guy's been a loyal club servant for a long time. He's a leader on the pitch and in the dressing room.
When we come back, we will get you the starting 11s, and of course, we will kick it. Detroit City FC, Birmingham Legion FC on a holiday weekend. We'll be right back with USL Championship Soccer.
Let's do it.
Come on, Dad, get me.
Oh, nice play. All right, you go. There you go.
So cute.
At Ally, we're helping millions save more for the things that matter most to them. Whatever you're saving for, we're all better off with an Ally.
Get back to work. SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the high-five strangers guy. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
DTE knows everyone has a preferred setting. Some like it cool, others warmer. Some like things slow, and others like it ASAP. Long, hot soak, or quick rinse. But whether it's a slow simmer or a fast boil, DTE makes sure that safe, reliable, cleaner natural gas is there for you, making every setting the perfect one. DTE.
There's a beer in the D for me and you. From Royal Oak to Jefferson Avenue. Grab a friend and a jersey too and chant. Chant like you give a damn.
Detroit City FC is presented by Ally, the official financial services partner of DCFC. Fago. Fago is proud to be the official pop of DCFC. Misdig 811. Know what's below and visit misdig811.org before any digging project. Brew Detroit, the official craft beer of Detroit City FC. And Fort Pontchartrain, proud to be the official hotel partner of DCFC. Welcome back in historic Keyworth Stadium. Let's get you the starting 11s. First for Detroit City FC, presented by the Detroit Medical Center, the official healthcare provider of DCFC. It wasn't broken last week, John, so it's not fixed this week.
And that's exactly what you need. That 3 at the back line and the 1 in front. Great against the counter for Detroit City FC. They need to be stalwart defensively again today.
And Birmingham Legion FC, as you see, tons of professional experience. We are ready to go. Detroit City FC, Birmingham Legion FC, DCFC. John, looking to jump back in the mix as far as the USL Championship Eastern Conference table is concerned.
This is a big, big match for DCFC. They get the win last week. If you build on it this week, then you have, albeit road games, winnable road games, and you can put yourself right back in the hunt for the final playoff spot.
And we are underway here at Keyworth. Neil Rule, John Krieger with you. It is about as perfect as it can be outside. 77 degrees at the opening kick. The wind out of the east at about 10 miles per hour. Thank you for spending some of your holiday weekend with us. And there is Gage Simonson getting in the mix early on. Birmingham Legion with their first attack moments. Colin Smith will cross it into the 18. Maxi Rodriguez does the deal. Tracking back is Lejo to put that one out of harm's way. And a whistle and a foul will go against Birmingham Legion FC. Well, John, we talked about the professionalism that Birmingham Legion FC has. Juan Agudelo is certainly a name that people would know. Over 220 MLS matches played, 28 matches played for the U.S. national team. Had a match-tying goal against Argentina. I mean, he's done it all.
There were some people who thought at some time that he was going to be the player that was going to lift the USMNT into international relevance. It didn't work as well as he would have liked, but he is clearly a player who could play in a lot of different divisions, and he'll be tough to go against today.
Nate Steinwasser coming off that clean sheet. Was named the USL Team of the Week for his efforts. Maxi Rodriguez tracks back to block that pass. Goes out for a throw. Matt Van Okel, the keeper on the other side. He has MLS experience as well. Played 7 matches for Real Salt Lake back in 2017. 1.83 goals against average, 58% save percentage. And if you're looking, John, for an angle of attack for Detroit City, I think, whoa, that takedown is called. And I believe that was Connor Rutz that went down violently to the pitch. But, John, if you're looking for an avenue of attack for Detroit City FC, this Birmingham Legion side, they will concede goals.
They've given it for their stats for the season. Clearly more scoring in their matches. They've scored 17, but they've allowed 22. So they can be open. Where they are most vulnerable is if they feel like they can press forward. They do not have the pace to track back and be as helpful on the counter. Since that's the way City likes to play, that can lead to good things.
That ball comes back through the middle, played out into space. Moses Mensah on the move with it. Siadu will drop it back. There was the first touch for Prosper Kasim. We outlined him in the open. He had the match-winning goal against Charlotte FC in the U.S. Open Cup earlier this week. There's been a lot of matches, John, for Birmingham and Legion over the course of the last week or so.
And that's good and bad. Number one, you can just ride the wave. If it's a good wave, that's the good part. The bad is you got to get up for another match, and you got to travel, and you have the euphoria of knocking off a quote-unquote higher division club in the U.S. Open Cup. Then you got to get back and focus on league matters.
Cross cut out, and it will be a corner for Birmingham Legion. This 5 minutes of the match presented by DMC Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine. DMC, proud to be the official healthcare provider for Detroit City FC. Agudelo at 6'1" there towards the top of the 6. Certainly he could be a target. That ball sent into his direction just over the top of the head, and there's a lash given off a side volley. Anderson Asiadu sends it into the food court.
And Detroit City FC will take that all day. Not good body position, kind of lashed at it. Well defended.
Nate Steinwasser will put the boot to it. 1.18 goals against average, 73% save percentage, a couple of clean sheets. Third in USL Championship in saves.
And oh, by the way, the reigning USL Championship Player of the Week.
That is true. Throw-in coming for Colin Smith. Smith signed a homegrown contract with FC Dallas at just 17 years old back in 2019. Agudelo played that one off. Lay Joe tries to maintain, and the whistle will be blown. The foul will go against Birmingham Legion FC. We talked about their win over Charlotte FC. They lost 2-1 versus El Paso last Saturday back in USL Championship plays. We get another look at it. Paulson inside the 18. Van Oekel will make the grab. These two teams last played August 17th of last season. Detroit City FC got the win 2-1. Connor Rutz had a goal in that one in the 66th minute. And of course, these two teams will meet again. That's coming down the road August 27th. It'll be a 5 p.m. kick down in Birmingham. Simonson the target, unable to get on the end of it, but it will be a throw for Detroit City FC. Throwing towards Morris. He does well to keep the possession of it. Headed away, Kavita. Momensa with the slide tackle. Done nicely.
There's another guy who was in the team of the week. He had an all-world defensive effort against San Antonio.
Reese Williams working out on the wing. Williams cross was knocked down, and then Reese Williams called for the foul. And John, that was the takeaway for me going back to that win over San Antonio FC last week. There were no fire drills at the end of that match. It was very calmly, as I like to say, they closed down the club.
They did, and for the record, a masterclass in clock management. Played with the possession when they could get it. Didn't just give it right back to San Antonio. Good clearances, good shape. Never really allowed anyone to split defenders. That's what Trevor James wants out of his club, and that's the best they've looked in that regard this season.
Stephen Carroll stuck his foot in there and popped that one down the pitch. A little bit of a volleyball match right now over the midfield line, John.
Two teams just settling in.
Good switch there by Mikey Lopez. Some room to operate. Direct ball. Stephen Carroll comes up. Plays it away. Tommy McCabe through the middle. Beautiful 1-2. Here's Morris on the wing. Simonson on the run with them. And just losing control of it across the line was Ben Morris. But that was great buildup from City. Into the 10th minute, Neil Rule, John Krieger here with you on a picture-perfect day at Keyworth Stadium. Maxi Rodriguez the takeaway. Lee Job touches it, now gets it back. Job's got a goal in 2 of the last 3 matches. All of the banger-type variety. Mensa looked like he took some contact to the head. And Rutt's unable to control.
Little real estate acquisition repossession.
Most valuable thing in the world, John, real estate.
Real estate, location, location, location.
And as I like to say, they ain't making any more of it. So,
oh, we got a foul throw, Neil. So after the real estate acquisition was whistled back, foul throw, so DCFC will get possession at the spot of the throw.
Well, City will take it. Morris the chip, headed away. Connor Rutz keeps it. His cross will go out for a corner. This 5 minutes of the match presented by University of Michigan Flint, offering a flexible world-class education. Find the right program at umflint.edu.
DCFC's been much better this year on in-swinging corners than out-swingers. Good decision by the assistant referee.
Maxi Rodriguez will serve it up. Plays it short. Back heel running up. As Lee Jope. That corner was presented by Mystic 811. Know what's below and visit mystic811.org before any digging project. Reese Williams with the challenge, nearly took it away, and now did. Well, how about that effort from Reese Williams? That was a want-to takeaway, John. That's all there is to it. It was a want-to.
Well, that's what he can do, and you stay with, when you stay with your player like that, and you have the control of your body that he does, you can make those kind of plays.
Melvin Rivas, the head referee today. Well, he's on the real estate game, and here comes Skage Simonson into the 18. Simonson, and the shot is blocked, and it will go out for a corner. Skage Simonson, a tremendous effort.
Here's why this move is so special. Watch the way Skage draws his defender in and then takes it away. So he gets the control here, draws the defender, opens it up, then jerks it back and puts it off the defender for the corner.
Another corner brought to you by Mystic 811. Know what's below and visit mystic811.org before any digging project. This corner served by McCabe. Lined in and headed just wide of the goal by Amu Mensah. Most dangerous chance of the afternoon so far.
He wants it back. That is not his forte. But if he puts this on frame, it's tough. I think he knew he couldn't go down with the ball. The keeper had played it well, but if he were able to pop that up toward the upper 90, up toward the top corner, might have been difficult. Van Oekel does have range. Good hands.
And a good boot as well. Detroit City FC, their attack, John, coming to life over the last 4 to 5 minutes.
And that's what we were going to get to in our kind of first 15-minute report card. I've been really happy with the back line for Detroit City. I've been really happy with the way City have played in midfield, not allowing too much from Birmingham, where they have needed to be better, and it goes back to last week against San Antonio. Is in the final third. more players making runs forward. Still today, even with Simonson's good play there to force the corner last time down, it's 1 versus the back line. It needs to be 2, 3, 4 versus the back line. That's where the goals in this division come from, for the most part, is when you have multiple options that the keeper has to watch. And we haven't seen enough of that from DCFC from open play.
Joke the touch towards the corner. Nate Steinwasser's effort for an assist, forwarded there by Birmingham Legion. He fancies himself as a playmaker now, coming off the assist last week.
So we were talking with Trevor James and in our conference call on Thursday, and he reminded us, Nate Steinwasser's an accountant, so he knows money, and he also knows exactly where things like assist bonuses and everything else come from.
Yes.
So he knew when he got the assist, he signaled over to the bench, that's an assist bonus.
That ball driven in over top of everybody. This 5 minutes of the match presented by DTE Energy. No matter where you are in your energy efficiency journey, DTE can help. Learn more at dteenergy.com/save energy.
Now this I like. Look at the front line here for City, forcing Birmingham back.
Lejo making life difficult.
That's what you need to see more of. See how that created the turnover?
Job steps through. His shot is blocked. And running it down is Reese Williams. That ball just trickles across the line. A throw coming up for Detroit City. Mumensa still with it. Touched away. Just goes over the line for a throw. A game of inches there. That was nearly a corner.
Throws like this can often be interesting. You have the opportunity for a long throw, but DCFC doesn't really take advantage of it.
That ball whipped in, pinballs around right on the 6 line. Throw coming for Birmingham Legion FC. So, John, I thought Birmingham had a lot of control over the first 5 to 6 minutes of this match, but over the course of the last 10, it's been all the home side.
And it's because of much better midfield play, frankly, Neil. City has shut down the advances through midfield. Birmingham, not a team that particularly loves playing the direct route. They may have to pop 1 or 2 over the top to spread things out for City here. See, and they'll get the foul there. But before the foul, 2 players converging on the ball. Really solid defensively in midfield. Not allowing the passing lanes.
Birmingham Legion in those black kits with the gold trim and numbers. It's Coca-Cola logo on the front.
See, look at City's shape there in midfield, right on your screen. See the 5-6 players? No passing lane for Birmingham to go through, as they want to keep the ball on the ground. And this is really well set up. Now that's a nice push out wide. And look at how quickly City have tracked back.
And that ball sent over top of everybody by Colin Smith, who's playing for Birmingham Legion on loan from FC Dallas. And now it's time for our Fago trivia question. What was the aggregate score when these 2 teams met twice last season? Tweet your answers to @DetroitCityFC, and you can win a $15 Kroger gift card for Fago products. We'll get you the answer in the second half. Don't cheat, guys. This one's, you can track this one down fairly easily, but be a person of integrity.
Take a guess. And if you've been listening to the entire broadcast, I
gave you half the answer already. That's what I'm saying.
We tried to help you out.
We did. Trying to educate you a little bit as well. Much like John Krieger, I'm not just a pretty face over here, John. Trying to give some knowledge as well.
That may have been the first time I've ever been described as having a pretty face.
Birmingham Legion looking to make this attack pretty. Inside the 18, Amo Mensah will head it away.
Oh, so nice. Just get it out of there. 4 Birmingham players around the ball, ball in the air, ball coming down from a height. So tough to take that ball. Tracked it, read it. So tough to take that.
Beautifully done. Agudelo having his kit pulled a little bit, and that's what he's reminding the officials of right now.
We've seen that on both ends, though. I think it's a little more physical game that's being allowed today.
Agudelo that time might have gotten away with a handball. Stephen Carroll will pipe that one over the touchline.
But you see what Detroit City have done there, Neil? They've gotten back about 20 yards of real estate to again allow their midfield to have greater room to shut down passes.
This 5 minutes of the match presented by SeatGeek. SeatGeek, your ticket to Detroit City FC seats. You want the good seat? SeatGeek is the play. Connor Rutz heads that one up towards midfield. Prosper Kasim with it. Over 100 matches played for Birmingham Legion FC.
Team MVP as far back as 2019. Look at the way Lay Jope in the middle there didn't allow Birmingham to go straight forward with it.
This is a wrinkle we did not see last week.
Nope. This is a better press from Detroit City. Lay Jope again getting up and asking a question. That's what you need to see. It's the guy that's the front side of your midfield, making things difficult. Playing
now
Ben
they try
Moore and Boris in.
Build it through. Going down inside the 18 was Martinez. Did not get the call. Went down rather easy at the top of the 18. Now the ball sent out into space. Mensah. Asiadu. Asiadu again. Martinez lays it off. Pass slotted up ahead. This is trouble for City. The cross, the shot. It's played off the back line. Stephen Carroll made the save.
The captain coming through again, and Nate Steinwasser rightly goes over and gives the captain a little pat on the head. That's why he wears the armband, plays like that. Beautiful through ball, left to go. Steinwasser out of the play, squared back. Most cases that's a tap in. Most cases it's not Stephen Carroll on the other end.
Birmingham Legion FC cannot believe it. Detroit City FC gets away with one. Stephen Carroll saving the day. Here's the corner. Sent in, sent out. That play from Stephen Carroll sent some electricity through this crowd. Michael Bryant plays it down. Asiadu. But now, John, Birmingham Legion FC, they've tilted the pitch back.
DCFC responding well. They're not sitting back on their heels. They're trying to get out and play a little more forward. But this is better offensively from Birmingham.
Kasim laid that one off. Cross in, headed down. Kavita through the middle. Martinez makes his move. Martinez tries to catch up to it. Martinez goes down easily again.
And good on Melvin Rivas both times to let play continue.
Now here's a 2v2 on the other side. Ben Morris into the corner. Maxi Rodriguez with some space. He'll switch the point of attack instead. Joe. McCabe. Amumensa. Carroll. Breakdown in communication there for City. Birmingham Legion FC looking to move forward.
That's a really nice job by Reese Williams, who was beaten, to get back and square up his man. Because the counter was on.
It was on, you're right. He shut it off. Now Momensa will throw it in right in front. The Northern Guard getting into the Tetris right now.
It's always one of my favorite parts of a City match.
This portion of the broadcast presented by your Metro Detroit Chevy dealers. Your Metro Detroit Chevy dealers proud to be the premier sponsor of Detroit City FC. Chevy drives the Motor City.
That's a veteran play by Connor. Got about a 5-yard acquisition of real estate, then flips it back to a teammate who's going to get a couple more yards.
Bryant sends it over top of Ben Morris. Michael Bryant, the native of California. I'm sure very upset. His Los Angeles Lakers were taken apart by the Denver Nuggets. I had to slip that one in there on him.
You're mean, my friend.
I wear that one 100%. Sorry, Michael. Mensa with it. 27th minute, no score. Had some pretty good flow to this one, however. Chances on both sides.
You got any Celtics or Heat fans you want to antagonize?
No, not that I'm aware of. Bryant. Bryant drives it through. Ben Morris was able to control it for a second. And that whistle will go against Birmingham Legion FC, and Maxi Rodriguez is down, and he slaps the turf. He's really upset. So let's see what happened. Maxi's still down, and here is a look at it. He got rolled up on it, looked like.
And we got a yellow card for Birmingham's number 33, Moses Mensah.
Mensah, the 74th overall draft pick by Real Salt Lake in last year's MLS Super Draft. Maureen Lilla, the athletic trainer here for Detroit City FC, tending to Maxi Rodriguez. Ready? Let's give a shout out today's youth team of the match, DCFC Downriver 2012 Boys Rouge. They're coached by Andrew Schuler, and hard work and great play led them to win the 2023 Spring League Championship. Congrats, boys.
Big weekend for City's youth teams. This Memorial Day weekend, the annual Canton Cup, one of the biggest youth soccer tournaments around the Midwest. Teams coming from 6 states and Canada to play in it. And DCFC will be there with its youth setups.
Maxi Rodriguez pings that one. Rodriguez around his defender. Rodriguez still with it. Maxi banks it in off the Coast, 1-0 City.
Maxey with maximum effort. And for the second straight week against the team further up the table, City strike first. This goal was made first with a brilliant move to get around his man. Whoops, there he goes. And for the second straight week, it's a doink and a goal. And a City lead here in Hamtramck.
Maxey's second goal of the season, precision. And just like last week, Detroit City FC get the early lead here at Keyworth.
Something's happened here after the kickoff, and they're letting, I think they're redoing the kickoff.
Beautiful dummy there by Colin Smith. Birmingham wanted the handball. Here comes Lay Jope, getting to the outside. He's 1v2. Jope dispossessed by Mensa. Asher. Asiadu. So how will this change things for Birmingham Legion FC? And John, right away you can see Birmingham Legion maybe 5 yards further down the pitch than they were before.
And for the second straight week, we've seen the team that gets scored on have it kind of light a fire.
Yep.
But still, you're 31 minutes in. If you can get to halftime with a lead.
Asiadu lays it off. Cross into the 18. There's tons of space on that right side. That shot was blocked by Reese Williams, I believe.
Second very timely block for him today.
Mensa has it. His cross headed away, stepping in, sending it. Nate Steinwasser was on the scene as the shot went wide. But it was a rip by Mikey Lopez.
And Nate, by the way, smart, didn't touch it till after it had gone over the byline. Or did he? Wow. Hang on. No. City will take the goal kick.
Yes, then they will move on, no doubt about it. USL Championship Soccer brought to you by Select, the official match ball supplier of the USL Championship and many elite leagues throughout Europe. Visit www.us.select-sport.com for the latest Select products, specials, and more. Select, the player's choice.
That's a nice cutout.
Carroll able to recover. Smage Simonson went down, but good on the official, I thought.
Yep.
There wasn't anything there.
Nope, that is a really good no call. Doesn't bog down, because that resets the standard.
Right.
Doesn't bog things down, lets him play.
Agudelo touches that one back.
So here's what City have to avoid right now. You have 12 minutes till halftime, and we've seen Lay Jope try to go 1v2, and Connor try to go in a mismatch. Mismatches lead to counters. Play what got you the lead in the first place.
Maxi Rodriguez sends that one up ahead, looking to connect with Ben Morris. Morris has it. Simonson up. Run out. Reese Williams, the stop is made. And Oka able to go down to the turf.
You see what's better there, though, Neil? You had Simonson up, you had Morris with the ball, and here comes Reese Williams. And now all of a sudden there's an option. Give your attacking players options.
Now Momensa crosses over. He's taken down. And this could be a booking, and it is. And there's a lot of frustration on some of the Birmingham Legion FC faces.
So I think the booking's going to come here, and we'll wait to see the replay. In that Devin had a clear path in on goal. If he doesn't have a clear path in on goal, the booking might not come. So if you take a look here, when Devin takes the ball, he's going to beat his man, and it's a great shot here by our crew. Now there was cover there. Interesting. Usually a booking like that in that situation is because it's a professional foul and you have someone with a clear path on goal that cover might get to. Cover was there.
Maxi Rodriguez standing over. Rodriguez chips it towards the far post, headed down. Rutz. Michael Bryant tried to send it through. And Reese Williams will track back.
You know, and that right there is a low-key, really good play by Nate Steinwasser. Knew there was no pressure coming out, so he waited. He said, let me take that ball, play it back to you.
Send it up ahead to Rutz. Rutz couldn't get enough on his pass attempt. I thought for a second Rutz might put his head down and make a move towards goal.
Advantage being played. Good advantage by the official.
There's Pasher on that right wing, gets an overlapping run. Defender falls down. Lopez to the middle. Kasim wings it out. Here's Mensah again. 1v1 against Connor Rutz. And Connor Rutz wins that battle.
Again, that back three really solid for Detroit City today.
Ravino sent that one wide to the right. Hesitation now run by Colin Smith. And a corner awarded to Birmingham. As they'll reconstruct the Fago ad down there in the corner.
And we know, by the way, that the one true pop is rock and ride.
That's true.
Have we established that again for our viewers at home? One of the things I love about this club is the sponsorship from a lot of local businesses. You see Big Boy down there, Stroh's, Fago.
Stuff that is Detroit, no doubt.
Detroit top to bottom.
They're looking to defend this corner top to bottom now. Corner sent in, a header over top of the bar. Boy, Mikey Lopez couldn't get a lot on it, and if he could have, it might be 1-1.
Would have been trouble for Nate Steinwasser, and you're right, he didn't get enough on it. Just kind of popped up. You want to get that right on the front of your forehead, drive it down. Well-placed ball, and he didn't get the jump he wanted. If he could have headed that down, that might be trouble.
Mensah chips it up ahead. Nobody really on the other end for City. And Oko will let that one cross over the line. And Oko played 125 matches in the NASL. Played over 100 matches in USL Championship. He had 11 clean sheets last year. And John, that's what's been kind of interesting for me to look at. Now, obviously observing from a distance, City playing there a couple of times. We mentioned this Birmingham Legion side this year conceding more goals, it feels like, than they did last year. But it's worked for them. They're in the middle of the table, and in the quarterfinals of the U.S. Open Cup.
Well, they've got some good defense in situations, and sometimes, heck, you can lose a 5-4 and you concede 4 goals, you still win.
And that shot, Nate Steinwasser gobbles up.
Or rather, you win the big decisions. But when they've needed to, they've been able to clamp down.
Siadu popped that one up, and Joe may have gotten away with a handball there. And Skage Simonson had it, and then was toe poked away at the last moment.
So here's what Skage's got to do. Yeah, he had his jersey pulled, but before the play was even finished, he was turning around and kind of barking at the official. The jersey pulls have been let go both ways.
That is true.
Just play.
This has been a well officiated match to this point. You know what the standard is.
Yep.
It's been consistent both sides.
And the other thing that Melvin Rivas has done really well, he's communicated with his assistants, and he has not allowed the debate society to take over.
Yep.
People have been able to have a word, but also there is no doubt as to who is in control on the pitch. That's a really good officiated game.
Melvin Rivas, as we said, the head referee. Christian Little, the first assistant. Zach Gaidar, the second assistant referee. The fourth official is Wes Cowett. Maxi Rodriguez touches that one. Stephen Carroll throws up the 50-50 ball. Skage Simonson tried to step through. Good recovery by Kavita. Rhys Williams tried to link up with Joe. Siadu again. 42nd minute.
Nice cut out. Gave it right back. But if that gets through, there are 2 runners on the backside.
Lopez through the middle. Beautiful build-up. Godello unable to do what he wanted to with it. Kavita will track that one down. This portion of the match brought to you by Ally, proud to be the official financial services partner of DCFC. Learn more at ally.com. Pasher in the middle, defended by Joe. Pasher makes his move and puts a little too much mustard on the hot dog as that will go out for a goal kick. Nate Steinwasser will line things up. 43rd minute, 1-0 Detroit City FC. The goal by Maxi Rodriguez, the difference in this one. Steinwasser booms it down the pitch.
Final 2 minutes here plus stoppage. Really important, Neil. You don't want to give up a goal right before the half. Would change the entire complexion of things. City just have to stay sharp. Birmingham trying to get further forward. You can see a little more aggressiveness in the way they're trying to move the ball forward. City just need to clear it out.
And this will be another booking on Birmingham Legion. This will be their 3rd yellow card of the first half. The reason I bring that up, John, Detroit City FC has none to this point. So certainly, as my grandma would tell me from time to time, you're going to have to mind your P's and Q's the rest of the way.
And that is, and you know what? We're on the same page, partner. When you've given out 3 bookings to one side in the first half, anything close to a booking in the early part of the second is going to be a yellow for the home side. It's one of those adages of officiating. You know what? This is really smart clock management by City there. Just take a couple seconds off, get to the locker room. I think we'll probably have 2 minutes of stoppage in the first. We have 1 injury and a goal. I would not be surprised to see 2.
Now some more pressure from Detroit City. Lopez able to escape it, slots a pass up ahead, as there are 4 Legion attackers looking to move, and now Mumensa will slow it down temporarily.
You know, Maxi's going to get a lot of love for the goal, but Devin Amomensa might be your man of the first half.
And that shot will trickle through to Steinwasser.
Let's wait and see if I'm right on the stoppage time here, partner, as we get to the 45th. I say 2 minutes. And it appears that I'm right. 2 minutes.
And there will be 2 minutes of stoppage time, as you said. It's brought to you by Brew Detroit, the official craft beer of Detroit City FC. We have a player down for Detroit City FC. I believe it's Lejeau. And it's interesting to note, this is the first quote-unquote warm day.
You see a lot of guys on the knees.
We've had a City match, yeah, no doubt about it. Now, for our friends maybe in Birmingham that are watching, you would probably call it the first real inhabitable day that we've had a match here. It's been chilly on most match days to outright cold. As we take another look at what happened.
Well, there's the cutout by Amomensa.
Lejeau just maybe overreached.
By the way, I don't think I've ever seen Trevor James wear a hat. My man's wearing the hat down on the sideline. Has the hat down on the hand down on the sidelines. New fashion look for the gaffer.
It is a beautiful day.
That's what my grandma used to call the Chamber of Commerce afternoon.
Grandma's getting a lot of love in the broadcast today. Throw in for Detroit City.
Listen, it's Memorial Day weekend. We all remember cookouts at the grandma's.
We do. Steinwasser will ping that one down. Simonson was locked up. Maxi Rodriguez steps through, does well.
Smart not to just go forward with it.
Ball played out into space. Van Oekel came off the line immediately. Boy, that was great anticipation by Matt Van Oekel. He started his run before that ball was even put out into space.
He reads things so well. Stays in the game. A really smart player, Van Oekel.
In the dying moments of stoppage time here at Keyworth.
I have a feeling that once Van Oekel puts a boot into this, we will go to the locker room.
Van Oekel sends it down. Maxi Rodriguez steps in. Could be some space on the left side for Birmingham if they can find it, and they do. Kassim's making a run. He collects the pass. Sends the cross. Cut out by Jope.
Good job by Jope not to get cute. Gives Melvin Rivas a little more time to look at his watch, and there he looks at his watch. Looks like he's going to let Birmingham have one more attack at this if they want it.
Ravino. Martinez touches it right down Mumensa. Now Mumensa will drive it down, and the whistle stops play.
City won't like
No.
City won't like that because there was a player sprung forward, but I think we were well past the 2 minutes. I have, that's tough because the ball was in the air, but the first half expires, and a great first half for Detroit City.
And once again, for the second consecutive week, they have the lead going into halftime. Presented by Strohs, because Strohs is spoken here. That guy, Maxi Rodriguez, the difference to the first 45 minutes of play. And Detroit City FC, 45 minutes away from another win here at Keyworth. We'll be back with more USL Championship Soccer.
Jefferson Avenue, grab a friend and a jersey too, and chant like you give a damn. Now we're talking Detroit, and Strohs is spoken here.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the High Five Strangers guy. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
So you should see the report in your inboxes in just 1 second.
This is what should have happened. At least 3 days before starting his project, Bob should have called 811 or went to missdig811.org to have his local utility providers locate and mark the location of buried lines in his yard. Dig safely.
Okay, so you should see your report in your inboxes now.
Call Miss Dig 811.
This is how legends are made.
2024 Chevy Silverado HD with Duramax diesel. And the Chevy Silverado with powerful TurboMax engine. No matter what route you take, there's a Chevy truck to get you there. Find new roads. Or GM employees with a current eligible lease can get this Silverado for $309 a month. Chevy drives the Motor City. Visit ChevyDetroit.com.
Back here inside Keyworth Stadium, 1-0 Detroit City FC with the lead over Birmingham Legion FC. As we will send you to our halftime feature, the coaching staff of Detroit City FC's women's squad. It's the first episode of today's City Stories.
I think last year was tough for us. You know, we didn't get the results that we really wanted. We put in a lot of work, but sometimes it just doesn't work out the way we wanted to. You know, showing the fans that, hey, we can play and we can compete for a top spot in the league. I think that's really what we take away, and it just makes us even hungrier coming back for this year.
We still have that core group that has that chemistry that we had from last year, so bringing that on and then adding the new players just brings that new mix of chemistry, and it's just been great. Just at preseason, everybody's meshed pretty well. We don't have a full brand new team, but I feel like we do. But just to showcase this team that we have and just show everybody what we can do this year.
I mean, I met Dave prior just from being at the men's games. He's been coming to our games. He's absolutely obsessed with soccer in a good way. And, you know, having him now being our coach, he's gonna be a great asset for us, his experience as a player here. And I think we're gonna have a good season coming up.
The USLW League is really strong. I think for a college player looking to stay sharp, they're gonna get competition within their team and from the opponents that'll prepare them well for the college season. I want it to be universally something that they look back on and say, hey, that was a really fun summer. I got a lot out of it. I met a group of friends that I'm going to stay in touch with. You know, I think those are the things that sustain you over time.
this team is something really special, and we've had a pretty solid core group of girls from the start, and now they're my family. There's always frustration when you're not getting the results you want, but it definitely didn't change our attitude, and it didn't change for our love for each other on and off the field, and so I think we're just using it as hunger, and we're ready to come back even harder and even stronger this year.
Tonight, here comes City, an opportunity, and it's in the back of the net.
Sometimes the ball doesn't bounce your way. Sometimes you feel alone, like your world is collapsing, like there's no hope. But you're not alone. Someone is there to listen, to talk, to help you up. The United Soccer League is proud to support the 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, because everyone needs support.
We all have goals. But let's be honest, most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
Are you ready? Ready for more of the game you love? Ready for more players and more teams? Ready for more stadiums, for more fans in more cities? This is a different league. The USL Super League. Built for the future of women's soccer. Bridging the journey from youth to pro, connected to the global game, and bringing it all closer to home. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Come on, Dad, get me.
Ooh, nice play. All right, let's go. There we go.
So cute.
At Ally, we're helping millions save more for the things that matter most to them. Whatever you're saving for, we're all better off with an Ally.
Get back to work.
Historic Keyworth Stadium, 1-0. Detroit City has the lead. Halftime brought to you by Stroh's, because Stroh's is spoken here. Let's get you the USL Championship news and notes as we take a look around the league and see what is going on as far as USL Championship is concerned. And US Open Cup quarterfinal schedule is out. Of course, John, Pittsburgh Riverhounds still alive. They'll play FC Cincinnati, and the team you're watching right now, Birmingham Legion FC, they will play Inter Miami.
Both of those are winnable games. You could see two USL Championship clubs in the Open Cup semifinal. And after Sacramento's run a year ago, it really shows you how competitive this league continues to get as it builds.
And El Paso Locomotive, they're on one right now. Longest winning streak in club history at 6 matches. Longest goal scoring streak in club history at 10 matches as well. But of course, Detroit City FC got the better of them. And that just goes to show you the balance that is in USL Championship play. Tonight's schedule. And I know this is John Krieger's favorite part of the evening. I know you'll be taking in some Oakland roots and San Diego Loyal.
Well, first of all, we have the women's game here tonight at Keyworth, so on my phone, on ESPN+, yeah, I'm taking a look at a lot of this different action. Really another great weekend in the USL Championship. Going to be fun to watch.
Well, there is no doubt about that as we continue to move our way through the USL Championship season. Big 3 points on the line for Detroit City FC here, looking to jump back in to that playoff contention spot. A lot can change, John, certainly during the course of 7 days And when we come back, we'll see, can City make this 1-0 lead stand up? They're up 1-0. We'll be back with more Detroit City FC Soccer.
Brilliant Detroit's mission is to help create kid success neighborhoods where all the kids and the families have what they need to be healthy, getting education and family support. We do that by getting houses in the middle of the neighborhood that we repurpose to really serve as a central hub. We are currently nestled in neighborhoods in Detroit. We are represented in every district, and our goal is to have 24 in the next 4 years.
Literacy is a gateway from poverty, and we want our children to be well-versed as well as well-prepared.
We want to make sure that kids are ready for kindergarten and they're reading at grade level by 3rd grade. The statistics are clear, right? You're learning to read up to 3rd grade, you're reading to learn after that. If you do not know how to read or read well, you're going to be behind.
All this stuff has really just been great for a dad to be able to go to a program, get this help academically.
So when we go home, we won't have to feel ashamed that we can't help our kids with a homework package, because at the same time, as they're growing, we're growing too.
And what we really want to do is accomplish what I would call population level growth. So grow enough where we can fundamentally change the statistics.
I am American Home Fitness.
I'm American Home Fitness.
I am American Home Fitness. We are American Home Fitness.
Come to any American Home Fitness location for the hottest deals on the latest fitness equipment and accessories. American Home Fitness, Michigan's home for fitness and the official fitness equipment provider of the Detroit City Football Club.
John Krieger back with you here at Keyworth Stadium. 1-0 the home side with the lead over Birmingham Legion FC. Just the final couple moments of halftime before we get you to the second half of action. But before we do, let's take a look at the highlights from the first 45 minutes of play. Both sides, John, I felt had some good opportunities. Detroit City FC, the one to break through.
Well, the game started, as you called it, a volleyball match, then settled in, and then all of a sudden, Detroit City FC and Skage Simonson works around a defender, earns a corner, and it was a harbinger of things to come. City much more aggressive in the first half. Devin Amumensa on 14 minutes. He had the opportunity to put one by, wants that back if he could have put it toward the top corner. Then Birmingham Legion comes back in, and they force a clearance off the line from the captain. This has really been the one time today that DCFC looked out of sorts, and it's 6s and 7s at the back. Stephen Carroll saw the danger, got big, made the play. And then on 30 minutes, here comes Maxi Rodriguez. Whoop around the defender, and then off the post and in, finds the window, and makes it 1-0 City. And Maxi Rodriguez with a moment of individual brilliance to control that ball, direct it in on frame, and give City its second 1-0 lead at home in as many weeks.
I would like to think he has the inside track for the USL goal of the week. That was a special individual effort, as you said. The match stats, Birmingham Legion in control of a lot of the possession, but also 3 yellow cards to the side as well. But the shots just about even.
Well, the shots are about even because Detroit City FC has really, when they've had controlled possession, made something out of it, taken possession and turned it into possession with intent. That has to be more in the second half. The booking should be concerning for City because the referee, I think, will look to find a way to even one of them out.
Yeah, they certainly will have to be on their toes here in the second half of play. And let's take a look at the USL Team of the Week. Of course, Nate Steinwasser, the USL Player of the Week, but he has some company that's representing Le Rouge on that list as well.
And Devin Amumensa,
he's continuing that here today.
You know what? He is my man of the match in the opening half. Just gritty performances. Yeah, in a moment where Carroll cleared one off the line, and on the other end, a moment of brilliance by Maxi. But Amumensa has been great in the opening half at just doing his job and getting rid of pressure. And that's a large reason why City is up 1-0.
So we are just about ready to rock for the second half of action. Detroit City FC just 45 minutes away from a second consecutive victory, and we've talked about what it does for you in the table. 6 points is 6 points, but John, in a season that stretches from March to October and you play over 35 matches, it's almost inconceivable how much things could change for Detroit City in the course of 7 days with a win here today.
And then go on the road and the opportunity to get some more points. This could be really a solid opportunity to get yourself right back into things. There we go. We had everybody but the referees. Now they're back. And I think we're going to see a change here for Detroit City. I think that Dominic Gasso is going to come on here at halftime. And we'll see who's coming off for DCFC.
I believe it's going to be Lejeau.
And that's the injury from halftime.
We saw the reach. Maybe an overextension of a calf muscle, some kind of muscle, I would think. It just kind of looked awkward the way he stretched out to try to get possession of the ball.
And that's really unfortunate for City. That's a guy that had really been coming into some good form in midfield. Opportunity to shoot from distance. That extra little attacking impetus to have him come off, that's a blow.
Dominic Gasso will be in. There's Reese Williams trying to get in as well. Reese Williams turns and fires and sends it over top of everything. But boy, a couple of these individual efforts by Detroit City have been incredible here today.
Shows you the depth of players that City has and the opportunity for all of them really to turn something on. Trevor James has said when we've talked to him before our home matches, just give us a chance to really gel as a team. We'll show you what we can do, and you're starting to see a little bit of that.
So Dominic Gasso put into this match out of Grand Blanc High School on a USL Academy contract. Played a couple of matches last year, but John, he's going to take center stage. He's going right into the fire.
It's going to be interesting to see how Birmingham looks to kind of get a gauge on him and see if they want to change the way they attack to come at him.
Maxi Rodriguez pokes it up ahead. Gasso was able to play that one back. Ben Morris did well to control that one. Now Amu Mensah tried to slot a pass ahead. Lopez took it away. Pasher touches it up. Aguadello taking off the ball. Well, Nutmeg on the pass. Didn't find the mark there to Morris. And there, test number 1 is passed. And that whistle will go against Detroit City, and Maxi Rodriguez gave the thumbs up, so he agrees.
We're still in that situation where I think you're right, Neil. City have to mind their P's and Q's a little bit. And I think you're gonna see some whistles the other way. Gasso looking pretty good on the ball in the early going.
Yep.
A couple of nice touches. Doesn't look out of his depth.
Michael Bryant mixing it up. Ball comes free towards the middle. Some space. Can Colin Smith get up to it? He cannot. Reese Williams will toss this one in. Simonson.
Oh, Simonson's getting held.
Yep, he was.
Sometimes the whistle's the other way, going the whistle that isn't blown. That's
McCabe up ahead. Simonson tried to step through this time. unable to do so. Asher.
Oh, what a sliding challenge. Had to be absolutely perfect.
And that whistle will go against Reese Williams. So Reese Williams was a man of the match all the way in the season opener back in the beginning of March at San Diego. Played his college soccer at Columbia out of the Ivy League, which tells me he is smarter than we are, John.
Combined.
Yes. Some space for Smith on the right side. Fortunately for Detroit City FC, Asiado never saw him.
Neil, watch in midfield. City really getting up right and challenging the Birmingham players, not allowing any space on the ball. Really solid early going second half.
Martinez, brilliant turn. Martinez had his shot blocked. Cross sent over. Nate Steinwasser will make the grab. As we move into the 51st minute, this 5 minutes presented by American Home Fitness. Train like a champion with equipment from American Home Fitness. Steinwasser looking for Simonson.
Tell you what, Simonson's getting held a little bit right now.
Yeah.
He is learning and continues to learn the very physical nature of this division.
Simonson with the touch there. This portion of the broadcast presented by the all-new Detroit City FC app. Download it now for app-exclusive video content, man of the match voting, and more. You got your phone out there right now. Download that app. Real quick, jump in that app store or wherever you get your apps from. Go ahead. I'll wait for you. Go ahead.
I'm sure if you don't know how to do it, somebody can show you. See how quickly City is getting up and challenging the ball, Neil? That's something we didn't see in the first few home games of the year. Just much more aggressive and confident to step in, shut down a passing lane, challenge the ball. You know, Ben Morris, the City started 2 up top, but Ben Morris has really come back into more of a midfield place. Skage Simonson's been...
Martinez, nice pass. Amu Mensah comes back to take it away.
He might be man of the second half, too. That's another, just calm and easy. Just stepping in. Such a reliable player.
Lopez in the middle. Stephen Carroll headed that one away.
And look at how quickly Van Oekel comes out. Keeps the pressure right back on.
It's an underrated play, John, because if the back line has to track back to play it, they have to go backwards with it. It stalls everything out.
And somebody's got to come back to receive the pass.
Right.
It takes 2 players out of the play.
Williams overlapping run. Skage Simonson slots it to him. His cross back in. Run! Sends it just wide.
If City don't take 3 points, Connor Rutz will see that in his nightmares.
One quality chance for Detroit City FC.
You know why it was quality? Count the men in the box. Coming in, Simonson with the ball. Plays out, so there's 2, 3, 4 players. That allows the dummy to come through, and all Connor's got to do is square up his foot on frame, and it's 2-0, and he can't do it.
Well, Skage Simonson nearly with a brilliant back heel pass to Williams. Rutz heads it away.
Look at how quickly City get back behind the ball here. not going to get cut out. But they've been able to do that and get forward with the ball. Skage. You don't want Skage handling the ball this far back in his own half, but he plays a beautiful ball out wide to Reese.
And here comes a cavalry with Reese Williams. Into the 18. Williams steps over, cross, cut out, but a corner coming up for Detroit City. And the corner kick presented by Mystig 811. Know what's below and visit mystig811.org before any digging project.
Look at this flip out wide to Reese Williams, and then he runs in space. And City sent the cavalry, as you said, with him. And that made that play possible.
And here comes a corner now for City. Played short, played away. Quick throw in by McCabe. Skage Simonson finds him. Skage gets it back. Lofts it. Connor Rutz, the header. Van Oekel off the line quickly.
You know, if I'm Connor there, I might think about controlling the ball. There was...
Maxi Rodriguez called for the foul. And fans, you can scan the QR code on your screen right now and subscribe to the Detroit City FC YouTube channel for exclusive content, full-length interviews, and extended match highlights. Right there, give it a scan.
This is what I like to see from City's strikers. Ben Morris coming up there and forcing the play back a little bit. More so than a lot of guys in the division, Van Oekel really is that sweeper keeper. He will come out and be an extra defender.
Colin Smith into the corner. Cross over top of everyone, and Maxi Rodriguez will drive it away. Ben Morris turns it. It's Maxi Rodriguez. Skage Simonson running with him. Boy, Birmingham Legion FC gets back.
Mensa, nice job to shut off Maxi.
And now in some space. Here's McCabe with it. There's been a lot of room on this left side. McCabe's cross. That shot is blocked. And that shot will be fired high and wide of the frame by Ben Morris.
The Legion player who blocked it had no say in it. It kind of just went off, and if it doesn't go off his backside, it's in the back of the net. That's a right place, right time kind of block.
And we will get a substitution for Birmingham Legion. Gabriel Alves will come into the match. Moses Mensah will come out. Mensah was pretty good in the first half. We haven't really said his name a lot in the second half. That ball played to nobody in particular, but the foul will go against Detroit City FC.
Referee tried to play advantage and then brought it back.
Quick restart by Lopez. Kassim to the left side. Colin Smith makes his move. Pass was sent away. Now some space in the middle. Laid off. And once again, Reese Williams able to get it away temporarily. Colin Smith again. Swings it out to the left side. Rutz defensively. That shot is blocked. Martinez. Asher against Abu Mensah. That ball through to Martinez. Back heel pass. Turns. That shot is blocked. It's loose, and Steinwasser makes the grab. Boy, that was dangerous. Agudelo in space. But City shut it down.
So here's why that's another great play by Nate Steinwasser. And it's because he doesn't do anything. Watch the bouncing ball here. It gets up. Some keepers, inexperienced keepers, might, while that ball's in the air and really high, come out and try to parry it away themselves. Instead, Nate stays on his line, lets his teammates, who had good body position in there, deal with it, and then when it gets close enough to him that he's not in danger, he makes the grab. So a good decision there by Steinwasser not to come.
Amu Mensah down right now, and once again, Maureen Lilla, the athletic trainer for Detroit City FC, out on the scene. Of course, Lei Zhou came out of this match earlier.
And this, of course, would be cruel for Devin Amu Mensah. Finally get back in here. This guy had missed a number of weeks with an injury previous. Had finally gotten back, gets back in the starting lineup, missed most of last year with an injury. And we hope that it's not as serious for him this time around.
Amu Mensah back up. And fans, don't forget, don't miss a minute of action in 2023, whether your club's on the road or at home. Catch nearly every second of USL Championship action on ESPN Plus. Home to the USL, La Liga, Bundesliga, UFC, and more. Sign up today at plus.espn.com. And also, while we're talking about ESPN, don't forget the USL on ESPN continues as the summer heats up. Memphis 901 FC and Aaron Malloy head to the Valley of the Sun to face Manuel Arteaga and the Phoenix Rising FC. It's Phoenix Rising FC, Memphis 901, Saturday, July 1st at 11 p.m. Eastern Time on ESPN2. I know John Krieg will be locked in.
You know I will.
Looks like Trevor James will be making some moves in a moment. Throwing for City. Goes to Ben Morris.
Looks like Yazid Matthews and O'Neal Fisher will come on in.
Flag is up, I believe. So that will not allow the subs for Detroit City. Asher on that right side, working against Amu Mensah. Amu Mensah stays in and pays the price. Literally. And now the substitutions will be made. Substitutions brought to you by CVY. CVY, wear it, feel it, play it. Luxury performance wear. Yazid Matthews, O'Neal Fisher will come in. And we talked about veterans that have been around the game for a long time. O'Neal Fisher, another one. Played 99 matches in MLS, was the 40th overall pick by the Seattle Sounders in 2025. Also 20 matches played for the Jamaican national team. It's always nice to have that to go to on your bench.
It's going to be interesting to see how City line up here, and I'm going to take a minute to watch them, but they took both of their forwards, came off, Morris and Simonson. They bring on Fisher, a defender, and Yazid Matthews, who will presumably lead the line.
Now it's time for today's Fago Trivia answer. What was the aggregate score the last two times these teams squared off against each other? 3-1. Detroit City FC won both matches, 1-0 at home and 2-1 on the road. The match in Birmingham was highlighted by Connor Rutt's bicycle kick goal, which got the number 6 spot on SportsCenter's top 10 plays of the evening.
All right, so the new front two for Detroit City are Connor Rutt and Yazid Matthews. They will lead the line in place of Morris and Simonson. Fisher slotting back in The City for a moment there was a back 5. I don't think it'll stay that way for long. I think you'll see the principal back 3 and a lot more help from the midfield. But the reason that Rutz and Yazid are now leading your line is that they are more savvy in midfield as well as leading up front.
It's like a dual responsibility type
That's
role.
exactly. They can be that man in midfield, but also get forward and be on the end of service. But now with 25 minutes to go, you've got a 1-0 lead. You know, it's a way to finish.
Yazid Matthews. O'Neal Fisher made a run. Birmingham Legion now will play out of the back line. 65th minute. Neil Roll, John Krieger here with you at Keyworth Stadium. Maxi Rodriguez has accounted for the 1-0 scoreline back in the 30th minute. To this point, Detroit City FC has made it stand. And that ball comes free. Connor Rutz with it. Here comes Colin Smith. Mikey Lopez. That ball winged in. Nate Steinwasser will play it off the bounce. And John, some frustrated body language right now from Birmingham Legion FC. When the ball goes into Steinwasser, gets played away. You see a lot of hand slapping the hips and stuff like that.
Yeah, and they're starting to snatch early at balls. Not really, you know, we've seen a couple of shots where they've taken a lash at it. That'll play into City's hands.
Reese Williams makes his run. Williams. Beautiful footwork. McCabe towards the back post. Maxi Rodriguez couldn't get on the end of it. Yazid Matthews tracks back. He'll be called for the foul.
A little toe poke in there. Ticky-tack, but a foul. Your pal Rick Mahorn would call that a cheapie.
Yes, he would. Asher will touch it back. Siadu with it. Martinez in some space, lays it off. Colin Smith. Smith knocked down by Nate Steinwasser, out for a corner.
The unsung hero in that, the sliding challenge across that caused him to pause. Watch this, Neil, as it comes in. The ball's played out wide, and I think he wants to cut toward goal. Short corner taken. And the sliding challenge makes him hesitate right in there, and he doesn't get a chance to play at it.
Martinez again. Asher steps over inside the 18. Martinez steps up. He goes down and gets the call this time.
And there's going to be the first City booking of the night. Zach Gasso that goes in the book?
Well, that'll be Reese Williams.
Reese Williams that goes in the book.
Reese Williams with the universal signal of what, me? The hunched up shoulders and the hands pointing out.
Ooh.
That elbow got up there a little bit.
Yeah, and I think that's the reason for the booking.
So a justified booking.
Yep.
And on the other side for Detroit City, this is a very dangerous setup now for Birmingham Legion. Prosper Kassim, the hero for Birmingham in the U.S. Open Cup match earlier this week. He's lurking. He steps into it, and the wall does their job.
Kept the hands tucked in, too, as it kind of
rattled through the wickets there.
Stephen Carroll wins that one. Yazzie Matthews heads it down, and Reese Williams will send it to the corner. And Van Okel, he couldn't wait for that one.
I get to play with the ball.
Yeah. Van Okel, man, 6'4". And he's been athletic here today. He can't wait to go. I love that, John. Keepers that want to get it moving.
Yep, I love and keep the play going.
Yep.
He was beaten by a shot he could do nothing to save.
And Van Okel off the line again, and it's a good thing because Connor Rutz had some space.
20 minutes out. By the way, if you're watching us and you're saying, you know, I want a little Keyworth action today, there's still Keyworth action to come. The Detroit City FC women tonight. Second half of a city-city doubleheader.
That would be city squared for the math people in the room.
I'm not a math person. Never claimed to be.
Martinez has it. And Steinwasser will jump off the line. It's been a frustrating afternoon for Enzo Martinez. 5 goals, couple of assists. He had 15 goals last year for Birmingham Legion. Played his college soccer at the University of North Carolina, had 22 goals in 72 matches. One of the soccer powerhouses on the college scene. 22 matches played for Colorado Rapids of MLS back in 2018. Next 5 minutes presented by Celine Dental, the official dentist of Detroit City Football Club. Lopez wins that battle against Maxi Rodriguez. Prosper Kassim played that one along the left touchline. And Rutz had it and lost it, and got it back. And then the foul is called against Detroit City. Maxi Rodriguez has to be careful. And I think that's what Melvin Rivas is telling him right now. Fortunate, I think, to not catch a booking.
I would agree with you, partner.
Bookings are 3-1.
Yep. You're leading 1-0. They're leading 3-1 in bookings. Watch it.
Nick Steinwasser off the line again. Steinwasser drives that one down. We're in the 72nd minute. Rutz made a run.
I love the way Connor Rutz is getting up into that role. Just a solid, aggressive frontline player right now.
Rodriguez in space. Rodriguez a little heavy with that last touch. Yazzie Matthews lets it go, and that's blocked. O'Neal Fisher on the right wing. His cross cut away, and a throw coming for Detroit City as we move into the 73rd minute. And John, this is the portion where the screws begin to tighten.
And City doing a great job of not being on the back foot right now. This is not a team that's looking to turtle and protect the 1-0. They're looking to go out and get 2. And that's the way you'd rather see them play.
How about that job by Fisher to keep it? Cross towards the back post. Nobody really on the other end. Reese Williams, though, able to track it down. Momensa drives it, looking for Connor Rutz. He keeps it to O'Neal Fisher, now gets it back. Rutz, his cross. Headed up. Reese Williams tries to step around with it. Williams goes down. Reese Williams still has it. Williams, O'Neal Fisher. Fisher, the shot is saved, the rebound is loose. And Van Okel able to collect it.
Birmingham all over the place defensively. City buzzing, and they just can't convert. City wanted a foul, but credit to Reese Williams, who stayed on his feet. Fisher tries to send it in, and Van Okel there to collect.
Martinez plays it back. Ravino. Smith. Lopez. Siadu has it. Now City more compact defensively. Ravino way up, sends it in. Mumente cuts it out. And there's a flat-out giveaway. Yazzie Matthews. Connor Rutz gave it back. Martinez still has it. Chips it ahead, and it's played away by Michael Bryant, but it's out for a corner.
This is that moment where if you're Detroit City, you're 15 minutes from home. Don't take your foot off the gas pedal. A couple of plays on the ball there that just seemed a little loose.
My 8-year-old daughter would call it sketch. So it was a little sketch. Corner served in. Stephen Carroll heads it out.
Your 8-year-old daughter would be right.
Yazzie Matthews tracking back. Siadu. The throw will go to Birmingham Legion, but I believe Siadu will come out of the match. Matthew Kokorin will be checking in. Grayson DuPont, I believe, will come in as well. Colin Smith will come out. Grayson DuPont comes in, as we said. Matthew Kokorin comes in. Anderson Siadu comes out. Colin Smith, I thought, played pretty well here today.
He did. Ran his race. Birmingham has played well here today. Take nothing away from them. They're down 1-0 and they have had some chances. City have just been that little bit better as they respond well to playing at home in front of their fans and have gotten the goal from Maxi Rodriguez.
Ravino slots it to Pasher. Pasher works 1v1, now 1v2, sends it to the back post. Nobody on the other end for Birmingham Legion, and that will go out for a goal kick.
And City will use that to just release the pressure a little bit.
And folks, if you can't watch the match, turn on SiriusXM FC 157, North America's only 24/7 source for engaging soccer talk, including USL All Access Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern. And you can also hear live matches from the USL, MLS, English Premier League, and more, all on SiriusXM FC 157 and the SXM app.
26 Richard Ballard's going to make an appearance here for Detroit City FC. And I think you're going to see both sides, and we've seen both sides, responding to the fact that it is not cool down there on the pitch by making sure the legs stay fresh.
Reese Williams will be coming out. And Detroit City substitutions brought to you by CVY. CVY, wear it, feel it, play it. CVY, luxury performance wear.
So Ballard comes on, Matthews comes off, or Williams comes off rather. Let's see where they slot in.
And a quick on the restart there for Birmingham Legion.
They want, well, Birmingham Legion wanted to get going, and Melvin Rivas said,
You got to let the guy come on the pitch.
Yeah.
And Ravino in some space. Kokorin. Yazzie Matthews intercepts it. O'Neal Fisher. Boy, beautiful 1-2 work there. Tommy McCabe sends it towards the middle. Connects to Ballard. Ballard lays it up. Maxi Rodriguez bangs it off the crossbar. Boy, Maxi almost had a brace. And would have put Birmingham Legion in a world of hurt if he converted on that one.
That one would have been a top 10 play on SportsCenter, I'll tell you. He got all of it and then some. The post was kind to him in the first half. Very unkind here. Struck the bar full. And if that's half an inch lower, Neil, it's off the bottom of the post, down and probably over the goal line.
Boy, Maxi Rodriguez again sends a bolt of light. You can just feel the difference in physiology in Keyworth now.
This is City going out and trying to finish this. Look at that strike by Maxi. Just absolutely put it all into it. A foot away from brilliance.
Backheel layoff. McCabe, his cross. Boy, Yazid was making a move. Ballard was making a run as well. O'Neal Fisher has it. I believe the flag will be up, and it is.
Tried the overlap, and that didn't work. Got sprung on the offside trap. Ten to go plus stoppage, Neil. And Detroit City FC still buzzing. There will be a point where it's going to get to defensive keep away, but I don't think we're there yet.
Alves cross sent in. And cut out by Michael Bryant. He paid the price for it. Corn had a ton of space to work in and chose not to. Left side looks to be a priority right now for Birmingham Legion. That ball spun in. Kassim has it towards the top of the D. He chips it up. It settled down, and Michael Bryant came back. Boy, and City got away with one there.
They let him in, but Bryant tracked back and closed the door. And that's what you need. And here's a sub coming, by the way, for Birmingham Legion.
Deba Nwegbo will come in. And Prosper Kassim comes out.
Prosper's had a busy enough week.
He certainly has.
He deserves a rest. So let's take a look at this here. Coming in, and Prosper Kassim's last touch almost led to an equalizer. Beautiful placement.
Boy, that was actually Stephen Carroll that came back to play it away. Of course it was. Of course it was.
How dare we not recognize? Of course it's the captain.
Here's Pasher again. 82nd minute. Laid off. Pasher able to step through with it. Works against Connor Rutz. And Connor Rutz knocks it down. Rutz hits the turf. And it's played away. Dominic Gassot played that one away.
And a booking coming. For a City player.
Yazid Matthews, perhaps? I believe that is the case, and yes, it is official. So Yazid Matthews goes in the books. 83rd minute. Birmingham Legion FC pressing forward. Asher sent it in. And now it's Lopez in the middle. Ravino calling for it. He has tons of space again. Ravino chipped it up ahead. Nate Steinwasser comes off the line.
Good decision by Nate to come out, claim that, fall down to the turf, eat up some seconds.
Agudelo right now. Some frustration on his face. Nate Steinwasser sends that one down the tunnel here in front of our broadcast location. He got all that one.
And Melvin Rivas saw the second ball on the pitch as it was returned.
Trevor James right now having a discussion.
I think they called another foul throw. That's his second foul throw of the match. City's going to get this throw in.
It is rare you see that, ever. We've seen it twice, and now we see Maxi Rodriguez in some space. Rodriguez heavy with that touch this time.
I've never seen an official call 2 foul throws in a match.
Amu Mensah anticipates and makes his move. Taken away at the last moment by Kokorin. The City forces a play back by Birmingham Legion. 85th minute. Neil Rule, John Krieger with you. You're just joining us where you've been, but you're here now. Wegbo. Martinez. Lopez with the switch. Ballard comes ahead and plays it away. Connor Rutt's unable to win that one. Martinez gives it, now gets it back, and that ball will trickle across the goal line.
And if Nate Steinwash is doing his job, he will take every second that he can get away with before putting this goal kick into play. Yeah, just kind of wiping some sweat off the brow.
And as we talk about, this is the chair in the game that you have earned with your 1-0 lead. That knife cuts both ways when you're ahead and you're behind.
Good decision by Melvin Rivas not to call the foul there.
Lopez one more time through the middle. Time not an ally right now for Birmingham Legion FC. Kavita. Alves. Back heel, nothing doing for Birmingham Legion. It'll be a throw for City. Michael Bryant will take his time. They are hemmed in the corner, however. Quick throw in for Birmingham Legion. Martinez, Kokorin. Wegbo. Cross towards the back post. Once again, nobody on the other side. But this will go out for a corner off Ballard.
I think that's about one Ballard might want to have back. It might have gone out for a goal kick.
Wonder if he realized how much space he had to work with. Obviously, his back was to the play. Martinez, corner service, and as I like to say, Ballard paid the price. There's no other way to describe it.
You know what, though? This eats valuable time up.
And that's the job when you're standing there.
Absolutely.
Richard Ballard won a national championship during his college days at Indiana. Corner service in, headed away one more time.
Just get it out of there, clearance right there, and City might have earned a throw here, and they do.
I believe that was Dominic Gasso, too, on the clearance of the corner. And we wondered about that move, John, and he has answered every question so far.
He's been tested 4 or 5 times, and he's been right there. Academy product, graduating from the Academy a little bit today.
Connor Rutz.
That's got to be a yellow.
Upended.
That's the second time Connor's been absolutely demolished today.
Lopez. I don't think he did it with malice. It was just kind of the battle for the ball, but he undercut Connor Rutz. That doesn't make this feel any better.
All right, I thought he backed into him. No, Connor just kind of came over the top. Good decision by Melvin not to book there. Nope.
O'Neal Fisher receives that pass. Sends a cross in, and it's headed wide. Boy, O'Neal Fisher with a quality ball into Connor Rutz. That was professional grade.
And you know, this is another professional effort by Detroit City so far, seeing out the clock, with a little bit of attacking impetus mixed in for fun. But they've been really workmanlike in how they've seen this out so far. I would bet we'll have about 5 or 6 minutes of stoppage.
Direct ball sent out, 50-50, Michael Bryant. Bryant sent it right to Martinez. This is dangerous. Martinez chips it ahead. Amu Mensah will clean it up and clear it out.
And go down.
And we will get a booking. And this will look to go on Grayson DuPont as we are into the 90th minute here at Keyworth. And boy, John, you know what? I'll kind of echo your sentiment right now as Amu Mensah slow to get up. If you look at last week with San Antonio FC, you're seeing a lot of similarities, and I would say even a step further because you've talked about it. Detroit City FC have had a couple of opportunities for a knockout blow even.
Yep, they have learned how to be solid defensively in seeing this out and still come forward. And that's what we've been waiting to see all season.
And there will be 4 minutes of stoppage time here at Keyworth, brought to you by Brew Detroit, the official craft beer of Detroit City FC. Buckle up, everybody. Here we go. Martinez taken down. The whistle sounds. Quick restart. O'Neal Fisher will come back and play it out in front of the Birmingham bench.
Less stoppage time than I thought. City will be fine with that.
Kokorin has it. Maxi Rodriguez steps up. Plays it over the line.
He didn't see the runner. Yazid Matthews was screaming for the ball with about 15 yards of space.
Pasher, direct ball. Michael Bryant heads it wide. Ballard comes back, and Ballard just hoofs it down the pitch.
And look at Yazid Matthews up front. Forced the guy back, didn't allow a direct ball right back in.
Pasher ahead. Stephen Carroll does the job. Maxi Rodriguez.
That's a pretty good header.
And Yazid Matthews all by himself. Ballard has it.
And yet still contributing all by himself. Oh, don't get cute. There we go.
And Stephen Carroll.
That was a little too cute, partner.
Now when it works, it's the right play, John.
There you go.
It's a results-oriented business, my friend. Kokorin slots it to the left side. Birmingham Legion again. Pasher with some space. Pasher swings it out wide. Ball chipped in. Amu Mensah plays it away. And Dassault will play that one ahead. DuPont spins around. We're about halfway through the stoppage time. Nobody on the other end. For a breakdown in communication for Birmingham Legion FC at the wrong time.
Still got the real estate, though, so City need to be careful here. We got a booking. Somebody got a booking in the corner.
Amu Mensah goes in the books. Connor Rutz flicks that one ahead. And I believe this will be another throw for City, and it will be.
This is the way to just kill off a match. 90 seconds to go. You've got to throw in the attacking half. Do something with it. Get it down. Get it in the corner.
O'Neal Fisher will throw it in.
Now on the other side of it, for Birmingham, this spreads things out.
That ball headed away, and the throw will go to Birmingham Legion. And we are in the dying moments here. Martinez. Pasher. Maxi Rodriguez ahead on him. Ballard steps up and takes it away. And Ballard makes his way through. Yazzie Matthews up with Connor Rutz. And Matthews
1v2, take it to the corner.
Into the 18, and the shot goes wide. Maxey almost turned out the lights.
1v2, I thought it was best to take it to the corner. Shows you what I know. Maxey Rodriguez almost put it home.
Here come Birmingham Legion, though, with another opportunity. Martinez has it against Amu Mensah. Dominic Gasso tracks back, and it's played away. Ravino. DuPont. Martinez, can he get on the end of it? He does. The cross played away. Amu Mensah. The final whistle sounds, and Detroit City FC picks up another 3 points with a 1-0 victory over Birmingham Legion FC.
Partner, that was a clinical performance from start to finish for LaRouge. They got the goal early for the second straight week. They made it hold up for the second straight week. And most importantly, frankly, they saw it out for the second straight week. They're off the bottom of the table already going in. They're continuing the march up now with winnable road games coming. Good things could be on the way for DCFC.
And the man of the match, Maxey Rodriguez. The man of the hour, once again, a first half goal. He got it in the 30th minute. And Detroit City FC made it stand up. But Maxey Rodriguez does the job.
On the other side, the save of the match doesn't go to a keeper. And rightfully, Stephen Carroll on the save of the match. Of course, presented by Ally. And Stephen Carroll was Nate Steinwasser's ally in the opening frame, helping him out after Steinwash was out of the play.
Absolutely, and you can learn more at ally.com. Now let's check out our Tullamore Dew shot of the match, presented by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. You saw it. It was that guy, Maxey Rodriguez. Just an individual effort and sheer determination.
Just wanted to beat his guy and did, and found his spot. Got some help from the post on the backside, but you'll take it. Maxey with magic, and City with 3 more points.
So City get the win, and just like that, they have turned their season around in the course of 7 days with a couple of huge, huge victories. So we will take our final break, come back, and wrap this thing up from Keyword. 1-0. City gets the win. We'll be back with more. This is USL Championship Soccer.
Watch it at Detroit's premier soccer bar, the Detroit City Clubhouse. We have domestic and international soccer, soccer, soccer. Enjoy cold beer. Don't forget to pies. The Detroit City Clubhouse. Perfect for birthday parties and corporate events. Detroit City Clubhouse. Detroit's home for soccer, soccer, soccer.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the High Five Strangers guy. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
This is how legends are made.
2024 Chevy Silverado HD with Duramax diesel. And the Chevy Silverado with powerful TurboMax engine. No matter what route you take, there's a Chevy truck to get you there. Find new roads. Or GM employees with a current eligible lease can get this Silverado for $309 a month. Chevy drives the Motor City. Visit ChevyDetroit.com.
Detroit City FC with the 1-0 victory. As we're back inside Keyword Stadium, Neil Rule, John Krieger here with you. And John, a very, very entertaining match here this afternoon, and a good result for the thousands of Detroit City FC faithful. Let's take a look at how it all went down.
Well, the scarf in the comeback from break there said it all, come and get it. And that's the way City played it for most of this match. Very aggressive, and in the 23rd minute, Birmingham Legion had what was perhaps their best chance of the day. They get Steinwasser to come out, they square it back, and there's Stephen Carroll helping out his friend, two of City's longest-serving players combining to keep the game scoreless. And then here in the 30th minute, that moment of magic, Yazid Matthews gets the ball down the side, beats his man, controls the ball as it was bouncing up on him, puts it off the post, and finishes. Maxey with a moment of individual brilliance, and City led 1-0.
Later on in the second half, City had a couple of opportunities to really close this thing down. And John, you talked about it. They really kept up as far as the attack was concerned. They didn't just turtle up with that 1-0 lead.
Nope, didn't go in the turtle shell, made Birmingham respect the whole pitch. And then in the 89th minute, the way to come in and try to shut the door on Neil Fisher. Look at that bit of physical play to fight off a defender, send it across, and almost two for Detroit City FC. But forget two, they got three, the 3 points they needed.
Well, they did, and they had 15 shots in this match. Birmingham Legion FC with the good bit of the possession, but in the end, it was DCFC once again, John. There were no moments of panic or scared moments or anything like that. They closed the door at the end.
I think they're finally trusting what they can do. They're trusting each other as teammates, trusting what they can do as a team playing together. That's what Trevor James has been saying was coming for a long time. It's come in the last 7 days.
And just like that, City won back of the number 7 seed in the Eastern Conference. And speaking of Detroit City FC, let's take a peek at that upcoming schedule. 4 road matches in the month of June alone. But an opportunity, though, John. Yes, they are road matches, but a chance for them to continue to make a move.
I think that there are points there. If you take a look at those 4 road matches, Charleston, Hartford, Memphis, and Tulsa, they can compete with all those sides. If they can come home with 6, you're in a good spot.
Absolutely. So Detroit City FC, a couple of wins in a row at home. Now they'll go on the road 4-3, and we'll see what it looks like when they get back to Keyworth. That'll do it for our broadcast here today. From my broadcast partner, John Krieger, and our producer, John Saforo. My name is Neil Rule, reminding you one final time, Detroit City FC with the win, 1-0 over Birmingham Legion FC. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great afternoon and a great holiday weekend. Well, see you later.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League Championship cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League Championship.